What is up everyone, welcome back for another video of Diablo 3. So in this video we are going to talk about my most favorite build and of course my most favorite character. I did a great with 90 with the Invoker build and my friend did a great with 94 with this. So this build is still working on the leaderboard, so let's get started. For this build you need 6 pieces of the Invoker. This will give you the second set bonus. Thorns will hit enemies in a 15-yard radius. Every time you hit an enemy with punish or if you block an attack, your thorns will increase by 35% for 2 seconds. The 4th set bonus, you take 50% less damage after damaging with bombardment. The 6th set bonus, punish attack speed, is increased by 50% and you deal 800% thorns damage to the first enemy it hits, so that's great. To activate the 4th set we need the Belt of the Trove. This will activate bombardment, so you will always benefit from the 50% less damage. We are using a CRUSADER because we are not using any resource, so we will get even more damage reduction. We are using the Compass Rose and Traveler's Pledge. When we are standing still, we will get increased damage, and when we have to search for a big group of monsters, we will get damage reduction because we are moving. For the other ring, we want to use Justice Lantern. This item will give you also some damage reduction equal as % of your block chance. Because we have so much damage reduction, it is almost impossible to die. For the shield, you want to use Fotoya's Spiker. Enemies affected by the skill Provoke will get double damage from Thorns. And as last, the Pig Sticker. My mouse isn't working, there we go. Just for the extra primary skill. You can use the hack, but I would go for the Pig Sticker because you will get 1 extra primary skill. For the Canai's Cube, you want to use Accurate's Awakening. Every successful block has a 25% chance to reduce the cooldown of every skill. This way you can keep Accurate's Champion up at all times. For the next one we are using Sanguinaire Frambraces. Chance on getting hit to deal 1000% Thorns damage to nearby enemies. And as last, Conventions of Elements. When it turns on physical, you will get increased damage. For the gems, in my rings and necklace, I'm using Boyarsky's Chip for the Thorns buff. This will increase Thorns a lot. I'm also using Bane of the Stricken. This will, as long as you are hitting, you will deal more damage. And this is also your Guardian Killer. And as last, Bane of the Trapped, it will increase your damage just overall and it will slow enemies. For the Paragon points, you want to go for 25% movement speed and you can put the rest in strength. For your offense, you want cooldown reduction, attack speed, and critical hit chance and damage that doesn't affect Thorn, so I don't care. Defense, all resist, armor, life, and life regen. And as last for your my fucking mouse. For your utility, life per hit, area damage, gold find, and resource cost reduction. So that's for the paragons. For the skills, we want to use Punish Celerity, increased attack speed, and also because of your 2nd set bonus, you will get 50% more attack speed on Punish. Also, it will increase your block chance by 15%. Laws of Justice, Decaying Strength. This will give damage. This will give you damage reduction, but also all resist. Provoke, Hit Me. Because we are using Fotoya's Spiker, everyone affected by Provoke will get double damage from Thorns. Provoke, Hit Me will also give you 50% block chance. For the steed charge, you can use Endurance or you can use Draw a Quarter. I'm using Endurance for scouting the map faster, so I won't waste much time. But when you use Draw a Quarter, you can bring some monsters together. For the next skill, we are using Iron Skin, Reflective Skin. It will reduce all incoming damage by 50%. And you will also get 300% increased Thorns. The more Thorns, the more damage we are doing. And at last, the most important, Accurate's Champion Prophet. This skill is keeping you alive and you want to have this up at all times. So you need around 55% cooldown reduction. And if you die, don't worry, because Accurate's Champion Prophet will give you a second life. So for the passives, we want to use Iron Maiden. Your Thorns is increased by 50%. That's what we want. For the next passive, Hold Your Ground, this will increase your block chance by 30%. For the next passive skill, we want to use Fever. While wielding a one-handed weapon, this will increase attack speed and also your cooldown reduction by 15%. And as last finery, this one will give you 1.5% strength for every gem socket, and strength will increase toughness and thorns. You can also go for this one. This will increase the attack speed of Punish. I'm not sure which one is better. You have to try it out. If you go for this one, then you have more life per hit and all that kind of stuff. But, well, you just have to try it. I don't care. So, for the states, for your helm, strength, vitality, all resist. For your shoulders, strength, vitality, area damage, and cooldown reduction. For your armor, strength, vitality, life percent. For your necklace, physical damage, strength, and attack speed. For your gloves, strength, vitality, attack speed, and area damage. For your belt, strength, vitality, all resist, life percent. For your braces, physical damage, strength, vitality, life per hit. For your Justice Lantern, strength, attack speed, cooldown reduction. It is also possible to roll this on the gloves and or to roll the glove states on this ring. Just make sure you have a lot of cooldown reduction and attack speed. For the pants, strength, vitality, all resist. For the compass rose, strength, attack speed, area damage, and cooldown reduction. For the pig sticker, strength, vitality, attack speed, cooldown reduction, life per hit. For your boots, strength, vitality, all resist, movement speed. For your Fortoya Spiker, strength, vitality, block chance, and cooldown reduction. There are some items that you can switch the states from. You'll figure that out soon enough. Just make sure you have between 52 or 58% cooldown reduction and 100% area damage. And the more attack speed you have, the faster the breakpoint, which means 7% more DPS for each breakpoint. But you have to use Diablo 3 planner with that, and make sure you have thorns damage on every item, because the more thorns, the more damage, the more attack speed you have, the more damage you will do. And you'll go very high with this build. So how to play the Crusader? Make sure you got Average Champion up at all times. Make sure you are standing in the middle of a group of monsters. You got enough damage reduction for not dying. Your Average Champion Awakening will help you to get the cooldown off from your skill, so you can keep spamming those and just bring the monsters together, and that's it. So this was the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Also turn on the notification bell. It is next to the subscribe button. And then we'll see you tomorrow, and have fun with this build. Enjoy.